as a nigga getting colder. Trying to find God as the devil on my shoulder. Out of 5 odds, I'm a rebel getting bolder. Lot of things change every day, getting older. Gotta dodge every pitfall that approaches. Learn from every loss and we all let it coach us. Learn from every loss and we all let it coach us. Yeah, the chosen one's getting closer. Till it's over.
What up, Doe Ledge here? Chill with me. King of the Dot Grand Prix tournament happened in the north, and it happened in my city, Detroit City. What up, Doe, to all the good people of Detroit, man. Put on, and I want to say thank you and salute to the whole King of the Dot staff, for having me out there, allowing me to come do a few interviews. I'm kind of just played it back and watched the battles live. It was a selected few who got the invite, so to be one of the selected few was definitely a privilege, and I appreciate them greatly for that. Now let's get into it. First battle up was M City, the return of M City versus Joey Gambello. Joey Gambello was prepping for Jonai, for some reasons could not make it and be a part of this tournament. So they had roughly, I believe, somewhere between 8 to 10 days prep, somewhere in there. And they did a real good job with that short amount of time, man. I'm not going to lie. I will say Joey you probably seen the effects of it more so to Joey, because it's a little tougher when you are preparing for someone and then you get somebody else, as opposed to City, like 8 days. Oh, we need you to cook up something for this particular person. It's a little bit easier, but still, take nothing away from what City did. City was out here cooking. All right, no ring rust. I was worried. I told him to his grill I was worried. I said it in the predictions. When these guys come on their return, I'd be worried about them being a little dated. I was scarred by the whole Rich Dollar situation, because I was just like, yo, a lot of this material is smack DVD type shit. He wouldn't even own the DVDs. Like, this is, what I'm saying? So I was worried, and he shut me up. He shut a lot of people up. He kind of basically laid the marker down in the first round. High energy, updated punching, nice patterns. He was in and out in different type of flows and cadences, and he was just really relentless. Joey came out the blocks. He was good, but you can tell it was like a filling out process. He didn't really have all his bearings. A couple little stumbles, like me, a little choppy a little bit. And he kind of went over the limit. It was cutting his time because he was going over, and he just wasn't really in his groove yet. Second round comes, City was still City, still barking, aggressive, creative, and he was saying a lot of dope shit, man. And I think Joey kind of got his groove middle of the second round. I think it was too late by then. I kind of had City already up 2-0. But the second round, the middle, towards the back end of Joey's second, I was like, okay, he's picking it up. By the third, he had the best round in the battle to me in the third. So by the third round, he was cooking, but by then it was too late. The judges gave it unanimously to City, deservingly so. And yeah, it was a good battle to start off the proceedings, man. I'm not gonna hold you, man. It was a really dope battle. Some replay value there for sure. Whenever that comes out, if it ever comes out, I don't know. But shout out to Joey, though. Joey, like I say, he's a dynamic guy, a lot of personality, punching, energy. He was there. He was definitely there to fight. As for City, keep doing what you're doing, man. Don't let up, because he was there. He was there for sure. After that, I'm gonna try to go in order. Shotty P versus Sharon. We all seen it. It was a 30 piece. Clear 30. Shame he had to do that, man, like that in his own backyard. But Shotty had good material. He just couldn't get through it, man. Like, I came midway to his first round because I believe I was doing an interview with someone. Might have been Joey. And I heard it. He stumbled. I was like, it's not good. It's not good. You're done. You're done, son. Um, he's pretty much stumbled and choked every round. It was bad, and Sharon didn't let up. He just like ain't like he let his foot off the gas because it was an easy win. Ain't like he stashed some material for later. Foot on the gas, full throttle, and smoked him, man. So Sharon moves on. Like I said, Shotty had good material. He was funny. The coronavirus shit, something about call him C Rabbit like B Rabbit. He had some like witty, funny shit. He had some street shit that was dope. It's just, what do you do, man? What do you do? So he moves on. Next battle was Marv 1 versus Gage. This is one I was really looking forward to, man. A lot of people who didn't know who Gage was seen the Goods battle and wanted to see more of him. So did I, but I kind of seen Gage before that. I seen him versus Verb. I seen him versus Drugs. Like was that Drugs? No, that was Prep. Excuse me. I believe it was Prep. Prep and Drugs were both there, so I believe that was the Prep battle. He was good. He was good. But my thing has been, and I said this in my predictions, y'all can check it out. So this isn't hindsight 2020. It's not like I'm saying this now because it happened. I said, as good as Gage is, I'm worried about his conditioning going to long distance 3-round battles because I've seen him cook, but most of the time it's been like 1-rounders. And you're dealing with a legend in Marv 1, a vet who he's built for this. He's built for this. A tournament in Detroit, he's built for this. So I was worried, and it came to fruition, man. First round Gage was good. I think people, you couldn't tell by the lack of reaction in the building. Like, he had some reaction, but he was putting together some shit for Marv in the first round that made me think, oh, okay. Marv was turning up from the get-go, though. So that's when I knew, oh, this is a different Marv. Because Marv, sometimes he's so versatile, he wants to show you all his skill sets. Like, he's going to show you some joking shit, some storytelling shit, it was just rapping and bar after bar, just hitting him over the head with shit, man. He was like, skip all that. Like, he had a few little jokes here and there, but for the most part, he was dead serious. I tweeted it out, like, Marv not playing around. So he was already up 1-0. And Gage he couldn't level up. Each round it got worse. Third round, he jerseyed pretty much, done in 30 seconds. And Marv just took flight on him each round. So Marv moves on to the next round. And then it was unfortunate. A lot of people they weren't mad or sad. They were just disappointed because a lot of people wanted to see Gage like do really well. So, but I will book him again, honestly, because he got something. He is a special talent. The last battle was the battle of the night. It was Real Deal versus Times. Now, for those who don't know Times, like locally here in Detroit, he's like really well respected. People rock with him heavy here. So we knew about him. You know, the masses didn't just yet. But if you didn't know about him then, you know about him now, right? He went against Real Deal, a legend, King of the Dot, current champion, and Real Deal didn't like come with wasted just throwaways. He came with direct material, name flips, and all that. First round, I felt like Real Deal was kind of like throwing jabs, like a fill-out contest when you're boxing, just throwing jabs, working on your distance, see what you can get away with. That didn't work in this scenario because Times didn't have time. Times didn't have time to waste. He like, I'm not about to jab with you. I'm punching. As soon as I out the gate, I'm hitting you in the mouth with shit. And his realism, he don't talk about shit that he don't know about or he ain't lived through. So he talking about shit that's so relatable to him that it's going to resonate with others. And it's like very like easy to block Captain, like some just raw, like some ill will shit. It's just like that mix of just, this is me. This is how I feel about you, this tournament. Oh, like he was just cooking, man. Second round, the veteran showed up in Real Deal. Switched kind of like the energy in the building with a lot of jokes that hit. They landed. Like Tom said, he wasn't feeling them, of course. I mean, but I'm not gonna lie, they landed. Like, what you say, you custody battle ugly, like all type of shit like that. That shit was funny, man. The room was laughing like a motherfucker, and Times was still good in that round too. Times didn't have a bad round. I just think that was a level up round for Real Deal. I actually edged Real Deal slightly because he had jokes, but people forget towards the back end he had more flips, he had bars and things like that as well. So I had it 1-1 going into the third, and then Times just took off on him. he took off on Real Deal in the third. Probably it wasn't really much to talk about. And the judges saw it the same way. There was no like the judges got it pretty much right on the money in all 4 battles, to be honest with you. And it gets made easy when a couple of guys slip up anyway. So the judging here, I don't want to hear nothing about that shit. And I'm not just saying that because it happens in my city. I'm serious. Like, what are you gonna argue? Who won? But yeah, man, Times did his thing. He probably had to break through the breakout performance for somebody who wasn't known by the masses, but I'm sure they know you now. And yeah, that was really it, man. It was a really, 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 really good atmosphere there, man. So many positive people that was there, and looking forward to seeing it next month. I'm glad these guys get a month to prepare for the next round. Like, that is so key, so vital. It should make for better battles. And you got guys like, so you got Marv 1 going against Sharon next round. They gonna be prepared. I expect them to have a fire matchup. You got City versus Times, 2 local guys. So we're gonna see what's popping, man. I'm looking forward to this, man. Yeah, and that's really it, man. I'm out. As always, keep it battle rap. Love.